Welcome to the Morning Jolt. This is Don Markland with Accountability Now. The Morning Jolt, we're giving regular doses of inspiration, news, or other jolts of information to help small business owners, entrepreneurs, sales leaders, and more to help build their businesses, teams, and even themselves to make better tactical decisions today. It's all about making today better. Today's Jolt is all about your routine, and specifically how to make the COVID-19 better. In C.S. Lewis's book, The Chronicles of Narnia, The Magician's Nephew, the beloved character Aslan, he says, quote, "O Adam's sons, how cleverly you defend yourselves against all that might do you good." I think this is a great metaphor of what we do as sales leaders, as coaches, as real estate agents, as entrepreneurs, as parents, in any role you can think of. We put up walls in order to, quote, protect ourselves against things that will do us good, while firmly believing that just because it causes us some sort of discomfort, we stand in need of some protection. Our brains, right, they put up these silly defense mechanisms. We say things to ourselves like, I don't have time, because we've overscheduled ourselves with things that we think are more important. We've jammed our mornings so full with things that we think are more important, or we say things to ourselves like, hey, I'm shy, so I can't make friends or I can't meet new people. But the simple fact is that none of this stuff is true. These are lies that we keep telling ourselves to do, as Aslan says, right? It cleverly protects ourselves from those things that which would do us good. Lewis is a genius. He was so smart to understand, people, that often that which would do us the most good is actually hard to hear. And really, more importantly, it's hard to do. I'll give you an example. It's just like with weightlifting, or if anybody's ever struggled with weight, it's the exact same thing. If you're trying to gain muscle or lose weight, follow this metaphor. When you're trying to build muscle, right? You're in the gym, you're lifting weights over and over and over, and you're trying to rip that muscle, right? You're not going to build muscle until you do really, really hard things over and over and over. Or if you're trying to actually lose weight, right? You have to stay on the treadmill or do cardio until you burn actual calories. You have to do that which is uncomfortable. You have to stop eating to the point where it's uncomfortable. Rarely have I ever heard somebody that has lost weight or gained muscle where they looked back after doing it and thought it wasn't worth it. During the process, they might say, this is miserable. Of course they would say that. But afterwards, they don't say that. Afterwards, they say it was totally worth it. In fact, oftentimes they have gratitude and appreciation for those hard times. The things you are doing in your daily routines will determine your level of success more than anything else. If you want to be successful at your career, as an entrepreneur, as a sales leader, as a parent, as a student, now is the time to focus on what you're doing every single day, every single morning, every single week. And as you're managing this crisis of COVID, of this quarantine, remember, grass is still going to grow. Hair is still going to need to be cut. Pipes are going to break. Business owners are going to still do dumb things and need software. This economy is in pause, not depression. It is not like the 2008 recession. I want you to think of it like a stack of Jenga blocks, just stacking up and up and up and up and up higher. It's creating pent-up demand. And eventually, when the economy gets into full swing, it's going to topple over. And is your business going to be in a position where it can just start grabbing all of those Jenga blocks like crazy? Are you going to be in a spot that you can grab as much market share as possible? One of the ways to determine if you're going to be in that position is, are you working on your routine every single day? are you doing what's necessary? How did you start your day today? What are you doing to make a difference now? Did you start with gratitude? Did you start with exercise? Or did you start it with checking your email or social media notifications? Ask yourself that one simple question. Folks, you can follow me online at Don Markland on all major social media channels. You can check out my website, accountabilitynow.net, or the number one digital marketing agency in the world, 411locals.com. Thanks so much for listening to the Morning Jolt, and let's make it an amazing day. Thanks, everybody.